Okay, we're just talking about the Heatley Canso amplifier here today. Got a Telecaster plugged in. So the way this is a 30-watt amplifier, two EL34s, and has two channels. The channel A inspired by a Super Bass and channel B inspired by a Super Lead. There's a foot switch that goes between the two channels. When the foot switch is plugged in, it will default, makes this guy the front panel channel switch is non-functional with the foot switch. Out the foot switch, then you change channels up front. And so same layout as you'd find in old Marshall. You got a what they would call a volume, but we've got a master over here. So we've got a gain control, treble, mid, bass, the master volume, and a presence control. Both channels are identical layout, and channel A is primarily designed for the cleaner sounds, although it could be used as a AC/DC style rhythm amp, because Malcolm Young used a Super Bass, right? That was his thing. The bottom channel is a Super Lead, which generally has more gain, a little more focus, and so either one can be dialed in for clean or distortion. Just depends where you have your gain control and where you put your masters. I like keeping the masters fairly close to each other and dial in the gain to get what I want. So if I've got the clean channel, right now we've got a carbon copy delay pedal in the effects loop, and so the loop we can control the foot switch. So I like, anyway, back to the master. I like to set the master volumes sort of within a range of each other. So you find your volume that you can deal with. We're playing really quiet right now, and so if I wanted this channel B to be my distortion and quiet volume, then I want my clean channel to be, you know, master. So I wouldn't have the clean master wide open and then have this guy just barely off zero. I think it sounds better when you have your gain control turned up where things kind of wake up, and still clean with the Telecaster here. We got, you know, there's two effects loop sends, one for each channel. So in this case, I've got the A send for the cleaner sound turned up a little more, so we got more effect. Then when I go to the B channel, I've got it turned much quieter. I didn't want all that delay on the distortion channel, but there's no right or wrong. You could have the send on the A turned right off and the B turned up, or, you know, or both the same. It doesn't matter. You dial that into whatever you want. And let's see, what else can we talk about? So just a basic EQ on the clean channel A right now. The cleaner sound, generally less mids is cleaner, so you kind of do that. If you're on the distortion channel, more mids can give you, you know, just more of the classic sound. And when I'm running so quiet right now, I usually have the bass pulled back a bit. Turn it up. It's fatter, but I just find I don't need the bass that much, and I think it sounds a little more focused. No right or wrong. You can put all the controls on max, except for the volume, be a bit loud, and that's cool too. And the clean channel could be dialed in for distortion as well. There's no reason why you couldn't. You just turn its gain all the way up, get your mids back up. Probably less bass though, because the channel does have more bass. And then get a volume just a bit lower. It can sound very similar to the other channel, but it is voiced different, and you know, you start playing back and forth, you'll realize the feel is different as well. But again, no right or wrong. You can make this guy clean if you wanted. Just have his gain down, volume up there, less opposite. The A is more, and the B is cleaner. So one of the other things with this type of circuit is your volume control gives you clean sounds too. So even with the volume guitar all the way up, let's turn the volume down. Keep turning it down. So the volume control on guitar is really useful. 2 channels, dial them in. He can be dialed in for just a little more grit, but you get it clean with your guitar volume. And so that's about it with this amp. It's pretty straightforward, pretty much, you know, an old school classic sort of design. We just combined 2 old classics into one amplifier.